everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Emma and today we are watching The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 2 Episode 4. If you want to watch my uncut season reactions, links to the Patreon is down below. So last episode we had the funeral flashback. Oh my goodness, it was worse than I expected because we've been teased up until this point about basically Conrad and Belly's relationship. It ended at the funeral and there's been a lot of teasing about it and we finally saw it and oh, it was awkward. Ugh, God, the funeral itself was so sad. Like, I don't know how I kept it together for that. When Conrad sang and played his guitar, honestly it killed me inside. Like, I would not have the strength to do that if I were him, and he was just so emotional, as was everybody, and it was, you could tell how special Susanna meant to so many people, and she left a lasting impact on everybody, and everyone's having their own form of grief with that. It was the sort of celebration of her life afterwards that the drama really started. Everyone, as expected, was still very emotional, still a bit vulnerable, and Belly walked in on Conrad sort of, I don't know how to explain it, he was sort of like grieving but on his ex-girlfriend's lap. It was not a good thing to walk in on, and Belly, she reacted very bad. I think anyone in her position would have been upset by that sight. You know, Conrad's a guy you've liked since forever, and you see him grieving with another woman, and Belly mentioned that she had tried to help with Conrad throughout this whole time, and you know, it sucks for Belly, and I think she had a right to be kind of angry, but not the right place. Not the place, not the time. I think she should have just walked away from the situation and just been a bit more mature about it, but that's not what happened. And the looks they got, because they had a full-blown argument in front of everybody. She was saying like, how could you do this, you know, and all that, and he was like, I thought you understand and all that, and Conrad said some pretty bad things. He said, I knew this wouldn't work out, like, you're so mature, Belly. I can't remember exact quotes here, but I know they were bad. So both of them did not handle the situation well. There was no winners in it, honestly, no winners. And oh God, when Belly, oh, classic Belly fashion, she tripped up and fell over in front of everybody. And everyone's looks, Laurel's face was like thunder. She was so pissed because this is not about them. That day was supposed to be about celebrating Susanna's life and, you know, moving forward with their own, and they sort of made it about their own silly teen drama, and I can understand why everyone was so annoyed by that, because it's not about them, it's about Susanna. So it was the wrong place. That funeral, I can see why they hadn't talked since then, because that was terrible. Really, really bad, very awkward, and still a little tense. The first thing Conrad said when Belly went to find him was like, what is she doing here? So the tensions are still rise, you know, like they're still not on good terms. But last episode we did see that they were quite civil. You know, Belly picked up the movie, he seemed pretty pleased with it or whatever, like small things like that. We could see that they were slowly but surely mending their friendship, because at the end of the day, they're very good friends first, and then they turn to a relationship, and that's when things got messy. We met Aunt Julia and Sky. Oh, another two characters we have been introduced to. Aunt Julia is Susanna's sister, who did not attend the funeral, bitch. And because she obviously wants to sell the house, which is what all this has been about, why Conrad left college to go and sort this out on his own. Bad mistake. Like I said last episode, Conrad has this habit of trying to fix everything on his own, and in turn his anxiety and stress is skyrocketed. So it's really bad for his mental health to just do all this on his own when he's got a brother, Jeremiah, that is willing to help, and Belly, of course, who was also willing to help. So I'm glad those two are there. And Taylor and Stephen have arrived now because Stephen wants a piece of the action and the drama. So they came in at a really bad moment when they had just called their dad, and that was really bad, really awkward. Didn't get far with that conversation. So now the gang is fully in Cousins, and I think this is going to be a rocky situation, all of them under the same roof. It's just going to be a real uphill battle for them to try and secure this house, especially when it's going to be an open house with people coming in, looking around. I think they just need to like turn it upside down and just, you know, put people off buying it so they can get something together to secure it. I don't know how they're going to afford it, and their dad, Conrad and Jeremiah's dad, is fully against it. He just wants it sold, done, no savings. Like, yeah, he's totally against the idea and didn't really give much help for the boys. So it's going to be interesting how they try and secure the house.
I get to choose what happens to this house, and I choose to put it on the market. You boys should get on the road. Beat the traffic back to Boston.
God.
No chance. We're staying for the open house.
That's a rude way of saying get lost.
I can't have a bunch of teenagers chasing everybody away. Call your father, because this isn't an Aunt Julia problem.
Except it is. Because you are the problem.
I don't have time for this.
Jesus, she's so bitchy.
Well, good luck, because those two are inseparable. I don't fucking know.
This is a mess. I don't know how they're going to do this. Jeremiah, use your charm. We're going to need people to get together,
so
not
hot. It's like
get this sold.
2,000 degrees in here.
Aunt Julia said the AC is broken.
Oh, what? No way.
Today's open house
Stephen,
has
do
been
it.
canceled. So I need you all out of the house while I get the AC guy.
It's like having squatters there. She's like, can these
Also,
kids
who is
just
the
piss
AC?
off?
Don't
Why can't they just get away somewhere that they came to a freaking theme park, which is famously hot. This is gonna be interesting to see though. Like, how, like, because I think they're gonna mend some friendships here.
And your mom wasn't a saint.
How could you say that?
Sky, have you ever played Shoot Your Shot?
No, and I'm...
Yeah, Belly's gonna be the peacekeeper here, otherwise it's gonna be a freaking
Do you
war.
want to watch me beat Conrad's ass?
You could not do that.
I wouldn't hate watching
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Think you still got it, Conrad?
Okay, no, please, not another great boardwalk showdown.
Why not?
Good board showdown.
So they used to do this.
Playing again.
Are you down, Jer?
Yes! Come on, let's do this!
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Whoa, yes!
Broke the
actually
ice
him.
instantly.
Cut out.
See? Go on, Belly.
No, you should stay.
True that.
I thought we'd lost this part of our lives forever. But maybe, just for today, we can have it back.
I know. It's salvageable, Belly. Got this. A bit of competitiveness does not hurt nobody. In breaking the ice. Oh, frickin' hell, it's serious business. Ah, laser tag, here we go. God, this is killing me. Freaking iconic. Love laser tag.
Sucks our moms never got to work their shit out.
I know,
mean,
it's so
Beach house
sad.
is pretty cool. Would have been
Why,
nice to
why
spend
did
some
they have
time
an
there.
argument in the first place?
With you
They're just
guys.
too different. Clash of personalities or something. It's such a shame. Because we see like Susanna as like this golden spirit and Julia as like the dark cloud, but I'm sure Julia's got some good qualities, we're just not seeing them.
You guys can do it right now?
Yeah, let's go for it.
No,
Stephen?
You can't do that without a harness.
Cam!
Cameron?
No way!
Oh, wait, are we in trouble?
Oh, I mean, officially, there's no horseplay on or around the rock wall, but unofficially, it's the most exciting thing to happen all day.
Cam is here!
That Nicole
I think
said that
we'd
you were
see
doing an
you.
internship on a fancy whaling boat.
Yeah, fell through.
God, it's not... They entered it alright, Belly and Cam. They entered okay.
uniform, though?
But it must be a
Super cool.
little
Very
sore
efficient.
sooner again.
Thanks, Billy.
Also a bit uncomfortable for Conrad.
Sky, I forgot you haven't met Cam yet. Sky, this is Cam Cameron. Cam Cameron. This is Sky. Conrad
Cam
and Jeremiah's
Cameron. God,
Okay.
the nickname
Oh,
I
great.
forgot.
Catching up with you, seeing you again. Yeah, but we have some
Because
unfinished
they were
business.
bros. Cam Cameron and Stephen and Jeremiah.
I always knew we'd end.
Well, I don't know about you, Belly, but I think it might be time to shoot your shot.
Oh, you're on.
Whoa.
I think they're getting better now. See, friends can work. Relationship right now, definitely not. Oh no, God.
The first time I ever had my heart broken was at this boardwalk.
Oh no, I don't want
I was
another bad
13.
memory, please.
Conrad asked me to go.
Oh my
Just
God,
'cause
they're so young
It was
here.
everything I'd been waiting for. The moment.
She's got
It's
braces
kinda
and she's
crowded.
eating a
Do you wanna
toffee
go
apple.
sit on
That is
here
fucking
instead?
hardcore.
I was thinking.
Oh no.
Andy said this is the best prize they have. I thought you might like it.
They're so
I'd
sweet.
rather have had the giraffe, but thanks.
Oh my God, the
The
sus.
worst part is, he was trying to be nice.
I
He didn't know my
know.
heart was breaking.
Really? You guys can just like have fun together casually now?
Well, it's
Yeah, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of
just for a
major.
moment, isn't it? It's gonna go back to normal pretty soon,
Hey,
I
Steven.
think.
Yeah.
When they're in this environment, they
Isn't
can be
it,
carefree,
Just
but
such a coincidence that
the
the
nitty gritty is when they're back home.
right after
That's
the future
the true
engineering
test.
student arrived.
I think I smell, a comeback.
Oh, do you?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, I do.
yeah. You sure about that? Because if you're sure, I mean.
See, they're such good friends. I
willing
hope
to
they
make a little
can be
side
like,
Alright,
you know,
keep
good
talking.
again.
I was just thinking if you wanted, maybe whichever one of us loses has to ride the Tower of Terror.
Oh no. Vomit round 2.
Looked at the Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see it happen again.
I think they're gonna ride on
Okay.
it together.
You're on then.
Just a little prediction.
He made it so hard not to love him.
I
When he's
know,
sweet like
it's
this, I
the
remembered
Fisher
why I
charm,
did.
isn't it?
Used to love him. I mean,
I know they pan between both of them.
you know, competition is the key to making Conrad happy. I mean, I know you both.
Seems
agree.
like that is literally their
Oh, yeah?
foundation.
Well, what's the key to making me happy, Belly?
Was that a bit of flirtation right there from Jeremiah?
Cheeseburgers,
Correct.
Ariana Grande.
Always.
Owning it.
And correcting people who say bruschetta.
Because it's bruschetta.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
it's,
good,
it's cute between them. I don't know.
Good luck.
Oh,
Well, this is all very impressive.
hello to you too.
And
Cleveland's back as well.
I really hope there's wine in those coffee cups.
I mean, there can be.
I know. How did those two leave
How's
it
the
off?
wine
Because
for
they
the
like
sales
slept
on
together and
that training?
everything.
Oh, you know, it's soul destroying,
think
deeply
they just sort of
traumatic,
drifted
making me question
apart.
every decision in my.
I had a really bad episode of depression a few years ago.
Oh, he's opening
Felt
up.
like I was just sitting at the bottom of a deep hole, looking up at the world going on above me. The friends that helped me the most were not the ones who tried to get me out of the hole. It was the friends who climbed down into the hole, sat with me for a bit that really made things better. I mean, there isn't a right way to
That's
do
so
this.
true. Having someone to relate to makes such a
I didn't see your
difference.
name on the author list.
So yeah,
Good for
you're
your new
not
book.
alone in these situations.
Would it scare you off if I told you I was here for you?
Depends
course
on where
it
you
is.
take me for dinner.
God, Laura's pulling out the stops.
Meet you back here, 7?
Oh, it's a date. Laura deserves happiness. And I think Cleveland is the guy to give it to. I don't know if that's the kind of thing you'd write over text anyway to share your grief, like it's an in-person thing. So I don't think what she did there by deleting that message is bad per se.
Okay,
I think
when I woke up this morning,
it
I did
is
not
better
expect to be
just
here
to,
doing this again.
you know,
I used to love
talk
the
about
Great
these things in
Boardwalk
person.
Start your engines!
Come on, killing me. Oh, go-karting, here we go.
I'm catching up!
Come on, Stephen, put your foot down. Oh, it's just the two at the front.
Watch your back!
A lot of fighting talk for someone that's behind. Jeremiah's like, I should have got the single go-kart. What the hell is this? Steven's a grandpa behind the wheel. We're gonna need a photo finish. That was close. Is Jer volunteering?
You company if you want me to.
Oh, look.
The key is just to not think about it.
Let's go.
Come on, you got this.
Oh god, they're doing it together! Oh, Conrad, wait. Oh my god, that's it? Oh, shh. Fly. Oh god, that actually does look terrifying. I've only been on one of those once in my life. Didn't like it. I wasn't sick, but I didn't like it. Oh my god, those happy faces. Ellie, you can do this. I know they're teasing that they're going to get together by the end of this. I know that. I mean, I don't, but I'm sensing it. But yeah, it's different. Bellie's face. She's going white as a sheet.
He stayed home with me for the rest of the week.
Oh,
And
don't
then when he got
even.
sick 2 days later, I stayed
Stop,
home
this
with
is so
him.
adorable. Yet she still was obsessed with Conrad. It's interesting. Because, you know, he's always been there too. I guess that's why she's loved them both. Makes sense. That look in her eyes.
Thanks for looking out for us today.
Be a plot twist if she ends up with Cam though. After everything, I would be annoyed. Like, Cam's nice and all, but we've been teased too much from one of the brothers. He's so nice and understanding. Poor Cam, I hope he gets someone
I would love that.
that he's happy with, you know. He has to sit back and watch Belly be happy with another guy. Like, it's so sad.
Fuck!
What's happened? Oh my god. No. No. Everything's gone? She's evicted them? They left out on such a cruel note, like considering they had such a good day at the fun fair, and then at the end we've got a empty house. All the memories are gone, nothing there, and without any warning. Aunt Julie is a bit of a bitch. Like, this has got to be her doing, and that real estate agent. Like, I know she wants this sold as soon as possible, but she could have at least informed them that that was happening. Yeah, it would have ruined their day, but coming home to an empty house without any memories at all anywhere, that's a bigger blow. I don't really know what to make of it. I'm just kind of shocked because I guess I knew this was going to come eventually, that the house would start to, you know, start to fall apart. All the memories are going to go soon, especially as she wants to sell it, but it just feels too soon. Like, all the paintings on the wall, the one that Susanna did of all the kids, oh god, that kills me, like looking at those in scenes. It's just such a shame, and I'm sure there's an explanation for it. They're probably all just crammed into storage somewhere, but it doesn't suck nonetheless. On a happier topic, that day at the fun fair was needed for everyone involved, and I'm so happy Belly invited Sky because they had a good time too, and I think it was so nice to break the ice between Sky and the brothers, because they are cousins, they are family, and it would be, as Jeremiah said, it would be nice to have a bigger family, just that one person extra, you know, because all they have is their dad, who wasn't really a present in their lives. They've got Aunt Julia, who's been pretty bitchy so far, and they just have each other. And it's such a shame that they have such a small family, especially when they're going through grief this deep. It's like they're all on their own. But they have their adoptive family, which is the friends. Belly, Stephen, Taylor. Like, they help them out so much, more than their own blood does for them. And it's so nice to see them just having fun. Like, that was so nice to see. And I think it was so needed, like seeing Jeremiah's dance moves, scoring hoops with Belly and Conrad and just having fun. It was so nice and a change of pace, because I literally have been crying at every episode, and this one I held it together just about. I just hate all that depressing stuff because it really just hurts to watch, because I feel it too much, that grief. It's so powerful and well driven in this show. Like, you feel every emotion. It is so sad, but I'm happy we got a good episode and we mended friendships. Like, Stephen and Taylor are more flirty than ever, and it's only a matter of time before they get together. Conrad and Belly, I feel like they've cleared the ice a little bit. I'm not saying fully, because there is still that tension on the surface, but they've gotten so much better. Jeremiah and Belly, I mean, they're good. They're good as gold now, I think. Certified gold sticker on that. And, you know, Belly and Stephen, they're cool again. So yeah, I think everyone's just mended the friendship with a few good games, you know, that competitive spirit. It really does bring out the best and worst in people, but in this case it was good because they really broke the ice. Sky is a really likeable character, you know. I really like them, and I think because, you know, they're always stuck to their mum's hip a lot of the time, you know, Sky's helping out with the open house and stuff, and it was an uncomfortable start. You know, they didn't really want to go because awkward, I can relate. Very introverted, and, you know, these are people that don't really value you or your mum that much. So it was going to be an awkward start, but Sky really opened up, blossomed in that environment, and Belly is just such a nice girl to be around, like a true friend. Like, Belly just is really good at getting people to open up and have fun, and that's all you need in a friend, really. Like, that's what you need. And for someone that's introverted and shy, you need someone like that to sort of open you up a bit and have some fun, which is what happened, and I'm so happy for that. Those games this episode were my favourite, especially the dance off between Sky and Jeremiah. That was brilliant. I think Jeremiah is getting very cozy with Belly. I think I saw those a vibe, a longing looks on Belly's direction, and he got on the ride with her. I think it really is teasing a possibility of Jeremiah and Belly as an end game for this season. I mean, I'm not too mad about it. I think Belly and Conrad are putting pause on it because, and I fully agree with that, because I think it's still too raw between them two. I think they're only just being good as friends. So in a relationship, I think forget it for now. Maybe next season. But I think if Belly's going to be with someone, it's going to be Jeremiah. And I'm not too mad at it. I think they are great. I mean, ideally, I don't think Belly should be in a relationship just yet, because things between the brothers are still not very solid just yet. And especially with the house, the grief, I think relationships would be off the table, but hey, this is a show. So if she's going to be with anyone, I think it should be Jeremiah. I've always been Team Conrad, but I'm able to make exceptions, especially when Jeremiah and Belly are just so nice together. Like, there's no drama, there's no tension, it's just so easy. And I think that's how a relationship should be, easy. It should be effortless. And I think that is what it's like between those two. With Conrad, there was problems. I mean, no bad problems. It was just they needed to figure their own problems out. Like, with Conrad's anxiety and grief, I think, you know, in a relationship it can get quite, what's the word? You know what I mean? It can be quite complicated, especially when they need to work on themselves, let alone bring another person into it. So I think putting pause on that is good, and pressing play on Jeremiah I think is fine, and I'm here for it for sure. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to the Samurai Turn Pretty Season 2 Episode 4. If you want to watch my uncut series reactions, link to the Patreons down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!
I like 'em sweet but naughty, dimples on the cheeks, I bet you taste